Day 6, welcome. We are going to do a little bit of warming up, a little bit of getting the body nice and fired up. So grab your equipment, yoga mat if you have one, chair if you're going to be on a chair, and I will see you in a second. So if you are on a yoga mat, I invite you to take a lie down. If you're on a chair, find a comfortable seated position. So I'm going to take a lie down. Daisy's already lying down, so she's fine. Oh, she's up. So to begin with, we're going to do a gentle breathing technique. So close your eyes if you're comfortable to close your eyes. Otherwise, take a soft gaze to a point on the floor in front of you, or just a soft gaze. Let's take 3 breaths together just to bring ourselves into this moment. Breathing in and out. Counts as 1, in and out. Is 2, in and out is 3. So notice your regular breathing pattern. We're going to practice what is known as the yogic 3-part breath. When we take our breath into 3 parts, we'll build up into it and you can take it to wherever is comfortable for you. So the first part, we start by breathing into the stomach area. If you want to place your hands on your stomach just to help yourself feel movement, you can do so. So we take a breath into the stomach area. We obviously don't literally breathe into the stomach. Just get yourself comfortable with that feeling. The stomach expanding as you breathe in and releasing as you breathe out. Expanding as you breathe in, releasing as you breathe out. And then we'll build into the second part of this breath, so breathing into the stomach area. And the second part goes up into the main part of the chest. And then we breathe out, we reverse it. Breathing into the stomach, into the main part of the chest. And then a smooth exhale out. So continue with that at your pace, breathing into the stomach, main part of the chest, and a full exhale out. Once you're comfortable with this 2-part breath, we'll take it into 3-part breath. And we start by breathing into the stomach, taking it into the middle part of the chest, and then right up into the collarbones. And then reverse the breath, breathe out from the collarbones, down the chest, and out into the stomach. Finishing off, just gently drawing the tummy button in towards the spine if that feels good. Breathing back in through the nose, into the stomach, into the main part of the chest, right up into collarbone, and exhale, smooth exhale out. So continue with this, breathing into the stomach area, main part of the chest, right up into the collarbone, and then a smooth exhale out. Couple more rounds at your own pace. By doing this 3-part breath, we give our lungs, we fill our lungs as completely as possible. You can always hold between each part if that feels good for you. There is obviously no obligation to do that whatsoever. And then allow your breathing to return to normal. Notice how the breath is feeling now. And then on an exhale, hug your knees in towards the chest. If you are on a chair, just hug the one knee in. And then maybe swap with the other. It's your choice. And for those of us on the mat, on an inhale, we're going to straighten the legs up into the air. For those of you on the chair, take your leg out long. Exhale, hug the knees in towards the chest. Inhale, straighten the legs up. So I'll explain a little bit more fully for those on a chair. If you're on a chair, do one leg and then the other. So if you're on a chair, hug one knee in, straighten it out in front of you, hug the knee in, place it on the floor, and then hug the other knee in, straighten it out, hug it in, place it on the floor. So no matter where you are, we're moving both knees or one knee, straightening it out. So at this point, we can get the shoulders involved and the arms involved if you fancy it. So as you inhale, you can take the arms overhead. As you exhale, hands come down to the sides. Inhale, arms overhead, legs overhead. Exhale, hands down to the side. Continue at your pace. And you can always try and start to get the stomach muscles involved if you fancy it, just by lifting the pelvis up ever so slightly on each movement. And notice what that does to the movement, to how you're feeling. So this water wheel is amazing to get our bodies warmed up and obviously start working into the stomach muscles. Next time a knee comes into the chest or the knees come into the chest, make that last one, hug the knees in. And then for those of you on the floor, bring the knees over the hips. If you're on a chair, just lift both knees up if you can. That feels okay for you. And bring the hands anywhere, kind of maybe behind the neck or out along the floor or just out of the way. And as you exhale, hugging both knees towards each other, take them over to one side. Inhale, lift back up through center. Exhale, take them to the other side. Inhale, lift up through center. Exhale, take it down to the first side. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale to one side. Inhale up. Exhale. I'm traveling down my mat. Inhale. Back through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale. 2 more times each side. You can do this. Inhale. I'm on the creaky part of our floor. Sounds awesome. I've also lost clap count. I'm going to do one more time each side, just to make doubly sure. And then back up. Hug the knees in towards the chest. With these, you always have the option just to rest whenever you need to. So, bring the knees back over the hips if they've moved. And if you are on a chair, again, have both knees lifted. And at this point, you probably want to have the hands on the chair just to give yourself some support. As you exhale, take your right foot down to the mat, lift it back up. Exhale, left foot down, lift it back up. Right foot down, lift it up. Exhale, left foot up. Well, down and then up. Exhale, right foot down and up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, one foot down and then up. And then the other one. Continue at your own pace for a total of 12. This is the 6th one we're doing, I think. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woohoo! Hug the knees in. Make it all feel nice. So we've been strengthening the hip flexors, the stomach muscles, bring the knees, not the knees, the feet down to the mat. And then take the feet a little bit wider than the hip distance. Just let your knees window widen to one side and then the other side. Good stuff. So we've done a little amount of movement and yet really warmed our bodies up. So from here, hug the knees in towards the chest. Make your way up to seated, whether that's rolling from side to side or front to back. Coming up to seated, to a comfortable seated position. And to finish off, let's just do a few rounds of cat-cow. So on an inhale, open the chest, look forward or up. Exhale, round through the back. Chin comes down towards the chest. Inhale, open the chest, look forward or up. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, open the chest, look forward or up. Exhale, round. One more time, each way. And then come back to a neutral seated position. Let's take 3 breaths to close our practice. Closing the eyes if you wish to, or taking a soft gaze. And on the 3rd one, bring your hands to heart center. Bow towards yourself. Thanking yourself for giving yourself this time. And I thank you for joining me. Thank you very much.